Now we're going to be exploring accessibility of Mural. So we're going to see if the text on each page is easy to read. A lot of times pages, if they use a bad color, like let's say they use like a lime green here or dark purple, that might be a little bit harder to read than it is right now. So black with a white background is always a great way to go. But there are other alternatives if need be, or if you want to get extra creative. And are the attributes provided for non-text elements such as images. I think this is great. People know this logo Slack. If they're having a hard time reading this, they can see that logo. Same with Typeform, same with Zapier, Zoom. They definitely have been very great about adding as many pictures as I think that they possibly could on this website. Yep, here we go. Here's some more visuals. Did great with that. And also, this is not on full screen, just due to the space of recording this video. I know if I were to make this screen bigger, these pictures would therefore get bigger. But, here's what we have so far. I would say these pictures are pretty good sizes. So can the site be navigated without a mouse, just using the keyboard? Right now I'm moving just with the keyboard. I don't know if I've actually seen that many sites that you can rely only on the keyboard. This one, it definitely looks like you need to use this mouse. Looks like it's a pretty imperative feature, but that is extremely challenging to do that with only doing a keyboard. A lot of websites really are pretty behind in accessibility. We're getting better. I hope as a UX designer that I also stay on track for accessibility. That's something I'm always working on myself. Now we're going to see if pages don't use color to convey information. Here we go. This is 495% return on investment. That stands out to me. Less than 6 months paycheck. That can really help people that struggle with dyslexia, or have poor eyesight, or maybe have ADHD and are just scrolling and they just missed it. They definitely won't miss that here. It makes the important features that an average user will be looking for. It makes them stand out. Now, is the language simple and clear and appropriate for the audience? For here, this definitely looks pretty complicated to me, but this is also about return on investment. So I do feel as though if somebody were to be looking at this page, they're going to understand this type of language. Versus, if we go back to product, we're going to look at features. This is meant to be something for everybody to look at because there's people of all ages using this platform. Because if teachers can use it, they can use it very well in the education system. I'd say now it's getting very simple, easily built diagrams to map out complex workflows, drag and drop visuals. It seems pretty direct, to the point. Nothing that I've seen so far that looks overly complicated besides that portion on return on investment. But I don't think there's anything that they could have really done besides make a whole segment on what is return on investment within a corporation. Now, is the page content readable without a style sheet? Yeah, I'd say so. One thing that we can do is also use a web accessibility checker. So I actually have one downloaded here. It's called a UX check. Here we can look at basic rules. Man, there's another platform called a web accessibility checker that you can look up online. I'm just going to remind you of everything that we can focus on the pages. Yeah.